Good afternoon. Welcome to Park Hill Professional Studies. This video is for Education Services 2020, Professional Studies Internship, and Health Sciences. So you may be wondering, why am I watching this video? You have expressed an interest in a professional studies course by filling out an application, and each student will participate in a professional pre-screening to be admitted to the program. So this is a training video to help you for your pre-screening with Stephanie or Sarah in the upcoming days or weeks. So here's kind of an overview of the training. The first thing I'll do is have a description of the program, what to do before you pre-screen, during your pre-screening, after your pre-screening, and closing. If you have any questions throughout this video, you can go ahead and stop it, rewind, and watch part again, or feel free to contact us. This is Stephanie Amaya, Director of Professional Studies, and this is her picture right here. This is her contact information. And my name's Sarah Hefferkamp. I'm a professional studies facilitator. This is my email, my contact information, and this is what I look like. We also have two other facilitators that you can go to in your building if you have questions. Colleen Katzenberger is a science teacher at Park Hill South, and Dustin Sollers is an English teacher at Park Hill High School, and they can answer any of your questions as well. So once again, the first thing I'm going to go over is a description of the program. Professional Studies connects classroom learning with professional experiences, and we like to describe sometimes using an umbrella. So underneath one part of the umbrella is Northland Career Center. Another thing is called NCAPS, or Northland Career for Advanced Professional Studies, and we have Park Hill Professional Studies. This is what we're going to be talking about, and this is what you've applied for. If you think you have the wrong program, then go ahead and go to your counselor. So here's the program kind of in a nutshell. There's 3 courses offered: Education Services, Professional Studies and Internship, and Health Sciences. So first is Ed 2020. This is 2 blocks, and it's at an off-site location. So if you need transportation, if you do not have a vehicle, please contact your counselor. We can offer that for you. You have to have a 95% attendance policy, meaning you cannot miss more than 5 classes, and you will get dual credit through Northwest Missouri State. So overall, the curriculum is about 12 weeks long, and you learn about classroom climate, lesson planning, assessment, diversity, basically just how to be a teacher. You also are allowed to go on internship experiences. You have approximately 6 weeks out anywhere in the district learning from host teachers, and this is student selected. There's also something we call Eagle Intervention, which is push-in interventions at schools, so you can do that as well. The internship class is 1 block out of your semester. It's also at an off-site location, and so once again, if you need transportation, please contact your counselor. You have to have a 95% attendance policy, and you also get dual credit through Northwest. This class curriculum is about 4 weeks. We kind of have a professional skills boot camp. We call it onboarding. Then you're actually out at your internship for approximately 12 weeks, 6 to 8 hours per week. And this is very self-selected. So maybe you want to be an engineer or a CPA or a firefighter. Anything that we can offer, we will try to find it for you. And then every single Wednesday, right now, this day could change, you would check in with your instructor. So you're out approximately 4 days a week once you're at your internship, and 1 day back with your instructor. And the last one is Health Sciences. This is also 1 block for 1 semester. And right now it's at St. Luke's North Hospital. If you need transportation, please contact your counselor. It's a 95% attendance policy once again, and dual credit through Northwest Missouri State at this time. So this class is approximately 8 weeks of curriculum and then 8 weeks of shadowing. What you learn in this class is about HIPAA, ethical and legal issues in healthcare systems, and you will be CPR certified. We also do a simulation with Cerner that would allow you to go and learn about preventable diseases. Then the other 8 weeks, you are actually out in St. Luke's North Hospital shadowing professionals. You get to go to all units in the hospital, from a gynecologist to a physical therapist to radiology to a cath lab, and you'll learn all about that in the healthcare system. So overall, what will you be learning in this program? Basically just how to be professional, what to do after high school, what are your plans, and the big emphasis is on professional skills. You need to be creative, problem solve, be innovative, mature enough to handle professional situations. In the professional studies program, there is a professional dress code for every single class. Since you're out working either with teachers, business personnel, or in the healthcare system, we do ask you to dress business casual, and we will discuss that more in the class. And that was just a brief description of the Professional Studies program. If you have any more questions, please go ahead and stop the video and contact one of the four professionals that was mentioned earlier. So now I'm going to talk to you about what you should do between now and your pre-screening time. Before your pre-screening, just want to let you know Park Hill High School is March 9th and March 10th, and Park Hill South is March 13th and March 16th. More information on your time that you're being interviewed will be delivered to your classroom or from your counselors in the upcoming days. So one thing we do ask you to do is make a one-page informational sheet, and I'm going to provide you a example that will be attached to the email you get. This is professional. In a professional setting, there's no fancy fonts and no color. Watch your spelling and grammar. That's a first impression of how professional you can be. And overall, no matter how many times you do it, please have someone reread it and just make sure that you're not making any mistakes. Also, before your pre-screening, maybe you know someone that you can do an internship with. You absolutely can go ask them and get their name and contact information. What will happen is myself or Stephanie will need to meet them to go over the handbook prior to you doing an internship with them. But we absolutely love new partners, and we encourage you, if you have a family member or a close family friend that you're interested in doing an internship with, absolutely we would love to hear about that experience for you. Also, just practice what you're going to say. Here are some general questions that we could ask you. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to be whatever you want to be? What do you want to do after high school? What are you passionate about? What past jobs do you have? So really what we're looking for throughout the pre-screening is we just want to see your passion. We want to see your interest. We want to see you're serious about having a professional experience throughout high school. Another thing is pick out your outfit. This should be professional. Once again, it's a first experience, visual communication of how you portray yourself and that you're able to handle a professional experience. So here's just some general expectations. I'll let you read through that. And here's some examples of what you could wear to a pre-screening. You don't necessarily have to go over the top, but just, be prepared that it is a good first impression of what you're going to wear. Inappropriate outfits. If you're going on a pre-screening, you really shouldn't wear anything with skin, ladies. That's too revealing. That is not professional. So just watch your outfits and your heels and too much around your neck. So before your pre-screening, men, pants, collared shirts, professional shoes, groomed hair, tie or bow tie optional. Here are some professional outfits that you could wear to a pre-screening. Here's some inappropriate outfits. All those shorts and that blazer is nice. Denim's not really professional. No flip-flops and no tennis shoes. We understand you're going to be in high school when you do these pre-screenings, but just as a good first impression to Stephanie and myself. So that was really about what to do before your pre-screening. Now I'm going to describe what the pre-screening looks like. During your pre-screening, remember, once again, these are the dates that we will be at your high school. You will interview on one of these 2 dates. If you're absent, we can always schedule a makeup. First of all, you will receive a pass from the counseling office in the upcoming days. Please bring your one-page informational sheet we already talked about and just smile, be confident. You're going to do a great job. It is absolutely okay to be nervous. We understand this may be your first time doing official pre-screening for a program, but what to expect? It's about 5 to 10 minutes. And overall, please come in, do a strong handshake and introduce yourself, and just a professional skill that we will discuss throughout the professional studies program is you really should wait to be seated or invited to ask to be seated. We'll briefly give you an overview of the program and ask you some questions, and just smile and be confident and do the best job to articulate yourself. At the end, you can stand up, maybe give us another handshake, smile, and say thank you. So things to consider when you're at your pre-screening. Is your phone on silent? What do you need to bring with you? No gum. Think about what your hands and body language say about you. And do you need to take notes? Maybe you have some questions that you have written down in advance to ask Mrs. Amaya or myself. Then really what to expect after your pre-screening. You do not need to do this for us unless you really want to go above and beyond, but always we like to remind you that after you interview with anyone, you really should write a personal email or thank you note. It just sends a message that you're serious about the internship or about the program. And so this is an example of what you could send. Once again, this is not necessary for the pre-screening for professional studies, but we always like to mention that this is a nice courtesy. So what to expect is really Stephanie or Sarah, myself, will send out an email if you've been accepted into the program. Do not freak out if you do not receive an email right away. We place students all throughout the year, and so we have over 200 applications. So we're going to work very diligently to get back to you, but our recommendation is checking your student email often, at least one time per week. That's really how we're going to get in contact with you. So just continue to do that. Also, Ed 2020 interns, Sarah will probably be emailing you directly with more information about orientation. Same thing for health sciences and the internship interns. You guys do need to stay diligent because what's going to happen is every single professional studies internship student will have to do another interview with the business partner that they select. So please expect a personal email from myself or Stephanie between May and July of what that could look like. And really closing, you're going to do fabulous. We are here to help. Let us know how we can assist you. Here we are, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.